here today with Joey, one of our massage therapists here at TherapyWorks. So today we're going to be talking about massage. As if you've been following any of our social media channels, this week is Everybody Deserves a Massage Week. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that. Would you like to introduce yourself at all, Joey? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Joey Padua. I'm a licensed massage therapist here at TherapyWorks. I've been here for, it's going to be about 3 years in September. I've been massaging for about 8 years, starting, this month. So been doing it for a minute. Just like to make people feel good.
Yeah, it's a while. So I just wanted to start off, a lot of times when we think about massages, a lot of people think about, pampering themselves, and especially men tend to think, that's something for women to, go and get like cucumbers on their eyes and just lay there. But massages actually have a lot of health benefits. So could you tell us a little bit about kind of the health side of massages?
Yeah, sure. Like massage can really benefit like the flow of blood through the body, and also like helping activate muscles that cause stiffness. Like people that have like desk jobs, more than likely they're gonna have like really stiff like lower backs, or like their glutes or the IT bands are gonna be pretty tight. And so basically
guilty.
And so basically we just kind of just iron people out. I mean, there's a lot of other benefits. I mean, also big stress reliever, because I mean we all live in a very stressful world. And I mean, that's a big thing too as well. Also just like trying to get rid of some pain by giving them a little bit of pain, which is kind of a really weird concept. But also, I mean, it promotes like digestion. I mean, like many of, or like even like energy and stuff like that. Or also it can help people, get sleep and things. Like there's so many other attributes to like massage versus, just being pampered.
Yeah, well, once we start touching on blood flow, I mean, that really just connects in with everything else that's going on with you,
Oh, yeah.
So as we said, you are a licensed massage therapist. What does it mean to be a licensed massage therapist?
You're insured, or at least you have to be insured. It's like more of like a title. I mean, it's like I feel like a great title, but also it's like I feel like a sense of like trying to like comfort people, because like in the state of Kansas, like really you can just state that you're a massage therapist and bam, you're a massage therapist. Kansas is like the one, I think there's only 3 states in the whole like country that you don't necessarily have to be a licensed massage therapist through the state. You can just state that you are. But here in Douglas County, it's a little different, which I'm really glad that they do have something with licensing, because I mean, you want someone that is a professional, that knows what they're doing, that went to school, that, things like that. Like, I think that's just more professional when it dealing with, clients.
For sure. Being licensed, I'm sure you do know what you're doing much better. You know the effect of where you're putting your hands, like what that does to the body a lot better than someone who's maybe not.
Oh, yeah.
So a question that we get a lot from people who are kind of, not sure about whether or not massage is for them is whether massage hurts. Because like you said, there are people who are in pain. And so the idea of more pain kind of, can make them a little bit gun shy about massages.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you will experience some pain like in some sessions, just depending on like what you're wanting in the session. Like if it's like a deep tissue like massage, and I mean also like whatever quality or like what your body is in, like what condition is. Like if you're just like super tense, if I'm hitting a knot that's underneath the scapula, which is like the most common area. Like, I mean, it like I said before, like it's just like I have to find pain first to like make the pain feel better. I don't know. It's a really weird concept, because like I get people that grunt in massages when I hit a certain spot, and the first thing I ask them is just like, is that a good hurt or a bad hurt? And most of the time it's good, but it's just a really weird concept between it. But it's just more like I make sure that there's complete communication between us to make sure that I'm not injuring them.
Yeah.
And I mean, as long as that you keep that communication with your therapist, like you'll get what you need to get out of it. But like, you know, like sometimes it takes a little pain to get rid of it. So
yeah. Well, that is nice. You brought up a good point that, you know, it is a very communicative process. You know, it's something that you can adjust as you go depending on the person.
mhm.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna go. My bad.
Oh, yeah. So another thing that kind of, you know, is sometimes a little bit of a block for people is the idea of, you know, taking their clothes off. That's not something that most of us do outside of our homes. So does everyone have to get all the way undressed to get a massage?
No, it's not a requirement. It's not like there's no like secret code or like you have to undress. I'm always big about like comfort levels. My biggest thing is like when I get you in the room is just to comfort you and try to find what is wrong and get it fixed as fast as possible. And when I mean comfort levels, it's, you know, it's like, you know, also when it comes to like disrobing, you know, like I have clients that stay fully clothed. I have some that, you know, maybe remove like their shirt. I mean, everyone has like their different preferences. And I mean, you just have to like kind of respect people, you know, and make sure that, you know, you're not, you know, making them feel uncomfortable, because that's not what a massage should be about. You know, it should be about just comforting, relaxing, and just trying to unwind, you know. And and I always like explain that with a lot of my clients, you know, because I do get that question a lot. And I mean, most of the time it works out, you know. And it's just like, I mean, clothed or not, like I like challenges, and it's just, I'm gonna make you feel better one way or another.
Yeah. And you did bring up the point earlier that, you know, massages can be really great at relieving stress. And I feel like if, you know, people are stressed about what they're wearing, you know, that's not going to be a successful experience.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I had someone today that was like, you know, you can do it, you know, you can like go through the clothes. I'm like, I mean, that's fine, but I mean, also at the same time, it's a little hard for me, like to kind of get into like certain like spots that actually do need, I guess, like that kind of that type of contact. And plus, sometimes it's a little difficult for me to kind of like feel exactly what I'm trying to find and, you know, take care of. But I mean, versus like the clothing, like, I mean, I'm still gonna find a way to do it, or to, you know, it's just it's just a weird thing when it comes to like trying to feel what you're trying to find.
For
But like
sure.
also again, it's just like, you know, I abide by, you know, everyone's comfort level, and just to make sure that we can try to make this a good session.
Yeah, definitely sounds like it's a balance then.
Oh yeah.
Um, so, you know, now we've kind of quelled some common fears about what might be lurking behind a massage. If someone decides to get a massage, how often should they receive a massage?
I think it kind of depends on like on the condition. When I went to school, what I read, like, I mean, if you're like like your condition's okay, you know, if you're like if you live a pretty healthy lifestyle, like, I mean, one massage a month is pretty plenty. However, I mean, due to other conditions, and if they're dire than what they are, or what some other people are, I mean, every 3 weeks is a good. I have some clients that see me every 2 weeks. I mean, and those sessions are like maybe like 30 minutes. They're not really long sessions. They kind of just get straight to the point, what we need to work on when it comes to like, you know, shoulders and neck. Um, but yeah, I think I think that's all I got on that one.
Yeah, again, it sounds very individualized.
Yeah.
All right, so, you know, we've decided that we're going to get a massage and set up, you know, how often to get a massage, but how do you get the most out of your massage? Like either before or during, what can you do to make sure that, you know, your massage gets to all the right points and you come out feeling great?
Mm-hmm. I just say, like, if when you are going into a massage, like, be open with like your therapist. Just kind of just mention some what's going on. Kind of maybe go into a little more detail about certain areas, because sometimes I get people are just like, I'm like, what can I work on, or what would you like to focus on? And it's just like, I just want my back. I'm like, okay, there's
It's
so
like
many
half
parts
your
of the
body.
back. Yeah. And I'm just like, is it the upper back? Is it the middle back, lower back? Describing it better is like helpful for the therapist. I mean, and also like if you have any like health issues, or if you've like any like history with cancer, like please be upfront with your therapist, because we need to know that. There is I mean, that is kind of a thing, especially with cancer patients. Like if we aren't aware of like past treatments, or if you're even receiving treatments or anything like that, and we don't have like a doctor's note or any type of like okay from a doctor, like that puts us at risk of spreading disease, or whatever's going on in the body. And that's just something that we don't want to risk that. And so like you have to be upfront with like your therapist, and just be open with them.
Yeah, that really brings me to my next question, which is who cannot receive a massage?
Most, it just depends on like with cancer patients. I mean, you could have cancer and I mean receive treatment and still have like sessions. We just have to know like where it's at and what the doctor has to say. Like we basically kind of go like if it's okay with the doctor, and we can kind of go from there. Other people, I would say, that can't really receive a massage is mostly, I think, the first trimester for pregnant ladies. I believe that's like a big no. That's a oops. Sorry, my battery went low.
Lost you. No worries.
Yeah. I mean, because that's a really big thing about prenatal massage. Like, we cannot massage a lady within the first trimester due to we can actually cause them going into I guess birth with like massaging like the inside and the medial parts of the legs and the feet. Like we can induce labor like that, and that's not very healthy at the very
No,
first
that's not
trimester.
good.
No, it's not.
What about other things like high blood pressure or diabetes? Are things like that things you can work around, or just need to have a doctor's note, or just have a conversation with them beforehand?
Diabetes is not too much of a problem. I mean, as long as their blood sugar is okay. I mean, we just need to know like if they have like one of those like little insulin packs, and if that's like like some people have them just like already on them. We kind of need to know where that's at, just in case if we can't have you laying face down on the table, well, then we can like get the massage chair out for them. But for people with like heart pressure, I think like you definitely would probably get like a doctor's note on that one, just because like if that heart's already pushing so much pressure out, and most of the time how we massage, we tend to push the blood towards the heart. Like I think that's kind of be a little dangerous, where like I just feel like it'd be maybe like overworking the heart. And yeah, I just feel like maybe like having like a doctor's notice for anybody with like really high blood pressure, or anybody that has like troubles breathing and stuff like that. Like, gotta look into that.
Yeah, sorry to quiz you on every
Oh,
medical condition under the sun.
No, it's good. It's keep me fresh.
For sure. But it sounds like you can either work around most conditions or work with someone to contact another professional to help make sure that it's right for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So how do clients usually feel after they get a massage? Like, what's the kind of feedback you get afterwards?
Relief. It's most of the time it's just like a big sigh, or it's just I don't know. Like I get a lot of good like post chats and everything. Like it's always good, and it's always like relieving for me, because like that's like my goal is like I'm here to make you feel better, and I'm gonna do that. And I get people that apologize to me at the end of the massage because sometimes they kind of snooze or they fall asleep, and I'm just like, no, I take that as a compliment. Like, you're here for a reason, and I'm here to relax you. And if we can get the job done, that's the whole point. I don't really, I think when I first started out, that's probably like the only time I ever had like kind of like negative things, or like, how was the massage? Like, nah, that was years ago, and I haven't really encountered anything like that in a long time. But it's just mostly like good comments, and also like I just love the post chats because like I can kind of tell them what I'm feeling, or like problem spots on their bodies, and kind of things for them that they can do at home, and try to watch themselves or monitor their posture and things like that. And I don't know, it makes my day to make other people's day.
Awesome. So that pretty much wraps it up. I just want to bring back, it is Everybody Deserves a Massage Week. And I think you did a really great job talking about how massages really are for everybody. It's not just for, the rare few who want to pamper themselves. There really are a lot of benefits, and you really can tailor them to a lot of different people, with different conditions or different problems, or wherever their body's at, or how much pressure they want, or how often they want to get them. It's really tailored to the person. So, and of course, I should mention to everybody watching that since it is Everybody Deserves a Massage Week, we are having a massage special at TherapyWorks. It's buy two, get one free until next Friday is when that ends. So you can give our front desk a call and we'll get you set up. Anyway, so any last words you'd like to add before we sign off, Joey?
I would just say call in soon. Try to get as many gift certificates as you can. I know that my schedule is looking pretty good for this coming month. I still have some openings. The other therapist, she's doing amazing. We're all doing amazing right now. I'm just very grateful to be a part of this team, and I'm very grateful for my clients, and and also like the meaning behind this week is like, yeah, if you're feeling some stress and your body's hurt, and like definitely come in. Massage makes life a lot easier.
Awesome, thanks. Oh, and I should add, you reminded me, we do massage gift certificates. So, if maybe you're not quite feeling like massages for you at the moment, but someone who would enjoy one, get them while they're, on sale. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, Joey. It was really nice talking to you.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Caitlin.
Sure thing.